There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up flat. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is
プ
harder
レ
than
ステ
starting
3
up.
宿題
If you're not ready
期
for
限
that,
の前日
like if you've already had a
う
bad
とう
day,
が
then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in
2周目のあれはセルフ
titled
2周目
Sexy
以降セル
Hiking.
フ変わんないんだね
The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and
プレ
unfriendly
ス
to
テ
gain
3
much of a
自
following.
動でセーブされ
They're
ま
built
す
more for the
有
joy of
名迷
building
惑
than as polished products. In a
自動でセー
certain
ブする
way,
っていうのは
Sexy
もう
Hiking
逃
is
が
the
さないぞっ
perfect
ていう意味なの
embodiment
で
of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward
あ
progress
り
is
がた迷惑を
guaranteed.
有難迷惑って呼
Some
ぶんだよ
cliffs
ごめ
are
ちゃん
too sheer or too slippery,
どうなの
and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
そうみんながごめちゃん
Anyway,
を
when you
しない
start
と
Sexy Hiking,
あの
you're
この子
standing
は
next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
ろくに日本語読めないまま
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them,
プレ
because you
ス
have
テ
the
3
correct method,
3
the
歳児
correct
3
equipment, or just by spending enough time.
3歳
In
児から
that
さ
sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm
て
not
か
sure
あれ
Jazzar
TA 勢の環
intended
境
to
の
make it
え
frustrating.
げつないほどのつ
The
つけ
frustration
る
is
の
just
うまいの
essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder.
垂直に上がらないといけない
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
あ外しちゃった
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement.
その
You
方向
mold
に
your
一つじゃ
ideas
なんだ
into
よ
a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
ショートカットを使う理由としては
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
はるはるすさん、いつも通りのあるの日のこと。
Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled,
危
rotten,
ねえそこ
untitled.
で耐えたの初めてだ
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
えちょっとそこ滑る
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you.
は
You're
る
an
はるす
acrobat.
さん、
You could
今日の
swallow a
金玉
baseball.
男は、よくしゃべる。
そうですね3週目なんで
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
おつけおつけ
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like?
どんな気分でしかイライラした
I
んだ
guess you don't hate
あ掘られ
it.
た
Got this far, feeling frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
肝臓って何
はるはるすさん、左のうねうねの方行ってほしい。
ヘビですかあんまりヘビするのは本望じゃないんですけど
はるはるすさん、あれもヘビですか？
ああれですか滑り台の方ですか夢にしたっていうのはあれの向こうはいけないんですよねじゃああれの左側を通ってヘビが落ちていきますヘビから落ちていきますよいしょ
はるはるすさん、いけなかったか？
はい基本的に正規ルート以外いけないんですよねアイカン失敗したこ
Oh,
れですよ
you
ね
just lost a lot of
これ
progress.
頭打ちですね
That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
よいしょ
Oof. Sorry about that.
ここ苦手なんだよなみかん台苦手なんですよみかん台っていうのはさっきのジャンプして上がるところの名前なんですけどあそこはちょっとねジャンプの方法が難しくて
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
この上がり方はもうこらえたんでよいしょ
心 JK
It's
さ
the
ん
that we call failure,
心だ
not the
あ
falling
瀬尾
down,
さんだ、どう
or
も
the staying down. Mary Pickford.
都合だ。よいしょ。今3週目ですね。いつの間に2週目したんやっていう話だけど、さっき2週目終わったんですよ。あ、いかんいかんいかん、はまってしまった。武田さんあれですか、寝た感じですか？
心 JK さん3週目はや。
この枠始まった時に3週目が始まったんかな。苦手だな。たまにめっちゃうまくいけるんやけどな。そう、ここ上がるの難しいんだよな。狭いからハンマーをむやみに回してしまうと。
心 JK さん私今キャス開いたので知りませんが多分寝たかと。
なるほど。多分寝たという断言ことを言われる武田さん。1時まで起きてる試しあったかな。
はるはるすさん金玉は心と読む。
金玉ならば心。続け。私ここあんまり勢いつけていけないんですよね。N 回見た光景。
心 JK さん現在進行形で漫画描いておりまする。オメガ。
すごい。よいしょ。引っかかないんで。引っかかってお願い。よいしょよし。何の
心 JK さん休日はいっぱい描けるから幸せですね。
休日日曜日私ほとんど寝てたんですよね。朝の7時ぐらいに寝て起きたら9時で昼飯は食ったんですけど、そこからまた寝て9時に起きましたね。夜の手がいやらしくて、結構手がいやらしいって言ったらなんかちょっと語弊を生むけど、親指のせいであれなんですよね。
はるはるすさん D ドックスは D Y オベア D X であるか。
Composer and
すなわち分
designer,
数であるかってことですよ
designer
ね。
and user. You could have
DDX は
refused, but you didn't. There was
DYDX は
something in you that
分
was
数であ
hidden
るかについては
that
私
chose
は
to continue.
分数ではないと思ってるんですけど、作用数的な見方をしてるんです。やっぱりあれなんか1時間前ぐらいに帰ってきたな。1時間半かな。ここね、この対こんなんでしょ。よいしょ。ここの登り方どうやって登ろうかすごいあれなんですよね。検討中なんですよね。なんかうまく登れんもんか。
はるはるすさんゲッチングイット。
ゲッティング
心 JK さん懐かしいな世界に大数トポロジーの光を。
そう、ここねよく苦戦してたので、よいしょよいしょ。
心 JK さんわらさんつは大数トポロジーかはめられた。
そうだよ世界に対するトポロジーの光を。
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
大統領私はやってないんですけどね。いつかやらないといけない。 17分でここまで来た。駿河さんが配信挟んじゃ16分で来たんだけど、ここに早くね。
心 JK さん、しゅっちゅイチャイチャしてる漫画を真顔で描いてま
We have the
す。
same taste,
マゴーレ
you
ッ
and
ク
I.
マジ
It's not ambition.
危ない。
It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for
そ
you.
こでヘビを用意しましたじゃないよ。そのヘビに乗ると死ぬんだよ俺が。そこでヘビを用意しました。どっちがそうだよね。よいしょ。そう危なかったさっきよ。一回ぶつけて減衰させないと。いや縦方向に振動しないで、横方向にも振動しないで。
はるはるすさん、わら。
わら。よし。
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
なんか突如上手くなったな。
心 JK さん、このナレーターめっちゃ耳元でささやいてくるやん。はるはるすさん、息子の先っちょ。
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up.
なん
In
か
a moment,
さ
I'll
す
shut
が
up.
に3周目とはいえゴールが目の前って言ったらなんかちょっと焦っちゃうね。ちょっとさっきのは急いでしまった。よいしょ。
はるはるすさん、すごいスピード。
そうですね、まだ20分ちょいなので、ちょっと30分以内のゴールを目指したい。いやもうツボ系数学とのチーム確率チェックかな私は。よし。
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far.
心
I
JK
give
さ
it
ん、
to you.
51周目には金玉男の覇者さん金玉のプロになってるのでは。
ありますね。あークリア。あークリア。やべえな、なんか一気に速くなったな。
心 JK さん。狙ってないのに読み上げ本当に3歳児。
いやもう0イコール1とか相当わらだよ。うわ21分でクリアした。やべえ、一枠一周できるじゃん。ちょっと友達に LINE で自慢するわ。スチームとどこにスチームのあれあるんだっけ。アプリってはいローカルでスチームだっけ。あったあった。どこに保存されるんだっけ。スクショって。
バルスマンさん。あ、
お、バルさんだ、どうも。さっき3周目が終わりました。そう、21分なんかN 秒でクリアしました。 N は59か。表示
心 JK さん。拍手3回しときます。
ありがとうございます。そう、拍手とかしてくれたら言ってください。そのソフトからの読み上げでは見えないんですよね。よしよし、満足だな。とりあえず4周目やるか。
ハルハルスさん。最速だ